What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Barz and Shotz, the podcast, episode 172. You got myself, Flaw 700, and you got Ant, the Great One. What's going on, Ant?
What's good with it, bro? How you
Hey,
feeling?
man, I'm good, man. Life is good. No complaints. Even though I could, I would. I won't. That's just my motto. You just got to keep moving, keep pushing, doing your thing. Honestly, though, life is good, really. Mentally. Always got to check on the brothers, the people mentally. And at this moment, life is good, man. How are you? Birthday coming up pretty soon. I think by the next time we do this podcast, you would have already hit
Yeah,
the 40 mark.
yeah. Gemini season. Shout out to all the
How
Geminis. Shout
how
out to June Geminis. I'm doing great with it, bro. Today I woke up feeling different about it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I've been struggling with this for the past like 4 or 5 months, just turning 40 and what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? All my boxes are checked off, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm a husband, I'm a father, all that kind of good stuff. I got I'm healthy. Get what I'm saying? Like I can't ask for much more than what I got, man. I'm just keep moving towards the bag. Know what I mean? And that's it.
it's crazy that you might have just mentioned something and just kind of like mentioned it and just blurred over it like it didn't mean nothing. But being a 40-year-old black man, married, healthy, with kids, with a family, is boxes a lot of us can't check off. Some people can check off some. Yeah, I'm 40. I ain't married though. I'm 40, but I don't know where my kids at though. Yeah, I'm 40, but my health sucks though. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to check off, there's some boxes that everybody is not allowed to check off, and you check off some of the most important boxes. So,
Shout out to the wife and kids. They getting on the nigga dirt, especially them kids.
mhm.
Not, the, I not I ain't mean to say that. Let me rephrase that. Them kids is getting on my goddamn nerves, yo. For real, yo. I love them to death, man. But god damn, yo, I'm so happy for this pod, yo. I thank the most high for this pod where I could just get like an hour's change just to say what I shit and just what I'm saying, build with the bro. Know what I
It's
mean?
not just us. I know, plenty of female associates that'll go. It's just not how it used to be. Like two guys like us who have older children, right? You have an adult, I
Mm,
have two adults, and then we got back into the parenting game. It's two different phases in our lives,
right,
right? We're
right.
not the same parents we were when we were 19, out here doing what we was doing. Now that we're older, the patience might be a little thinner because we get to a certain point in our lives where we want things that we like too. Like, you know what? I've done I've done the my kids come first, and they do still to this day. But I come at some time as well.
Right.
You know, for what's needed for me is important as well, because at the end of the day, like you touched on it, I was trying to wrap my mind around being 40 myself. And the way I was looking at it, and this is just me, not you, but this is me. I'm looking at, man, I got like 20 good summers left.
Yeah. That came up too, like damn,
That becomes spooky. Like I'm almost out of here.
20 good ones, like
20
good
good
ones. Like,
ones. Yeah,
yeah.
like
Maybe
20,
less than that, bro. Maybe less
maybe
than that. Maybe. I hope not.
20. So let's just say 20 good ones. I can count 20 good ones on my hands and toes. Like
That's
it's
hard,
not
bro.
like when
Damn.
you're 20 and you go, oh, I can do this until I'm 60, 70 or something. But I don't know what your thinking is. At 20, you're probably not even thinking about it. You're trying to enjoy your 20s. I don't know. But when you turn 40, you go,
Mm,
that's
mm, mm,
after
mm, mm.
80. That's 10 to 50.
But now, for me, being honest with you, bro, like a sense of or like a air of wisdom is like around me, like an aura of wisdom is around me right now. Like I feel like I'm at my best ever in life right now. Like the absolute, even though I'm on that, how like if I was in the NBA, bitch, I'd either probably be on my way out or done right now
Well,
at
now you
40.
you
Get
be
what I'm
retired
saying?
at 40.
It'll be over
Out
for
of here.
me. Like I'll be on TNT right now, son. You feel me? But I still feel like I'm at my peak though. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't feel the only thing I feel sometimes is a little winded, and that's
Mhm.
because of these and my knees sometimes, man.
Yeah.
My knees,
My knees too. My knees too.
my
The
knees.
gym, the gym don't save you from knee pain. You just gotta adjust. You know what I'm saying? Like my right knee, something about it. It's just my knee and my body, I'm not breaking down food like I used to, right? So on Sundays, I do a 24-hour fast. I'm fasting right now.
Yeah.
I fast from Saturday 6 p.m. to Sunday 6 p.m. It's my fasting window. So I'm talking to you guys right now from a fasting, point of view, from fasting energy, and it's a necessary thing because I can't do what I used to do. Can't eat what I used to eat. Can't even drink what I used to drink. That's something that, when you reach a certain age, your body just not break down certain things like we used to. And
Bro,
it's based on, this American diet and all these
it's
chemicals and
crazy
everything.
you said that, bro. Like,
Mhm,
I promise you, bro. Like, probably like 2 weeks ago, I goes out and I have a drink, right? I drink Remy. That's my
mhm,
drink. Henny is the substitute, but Remy is the drink, right?
mhm,
I drunk a half pint, bro, and was done the next day, bro.
mhm.
Woke up, I couldn't even like I was done the next day, bro. I had to go to a soccer game. I was finished off a half pint of Remy, bro. So I cannot drink how I used to drink at 40 years old. It's over. All
Yep,
that thinking I'm about to be out drinking fifths all night with Nick. Nah, it's over, bro.
yep.
I'm not even gonna attempt to do it. Like,
I What was an eye opener for me was even after my 24-hour fast, I'm thinking I can go eat what I want. My body's clear, my stomach's empty, and I went to the gym. I worked.
yeah,
So me, it's only about three things that I like, and one of them
pizza.
is Domino's
Mm.
pizza. I said, let me go eat this pie. Why not?
Did you pay for it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pay for it in the worst way. I damn near died, my guy. Like I couldn't.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. I'm damn near about to die. Like I overnight,
Oh shit.
I'm having asthma attacks.
Oh
I
shit.
can't breathe. I'm bloated.
Yo.
I'm wild uncomfortable. Like I can't sleep. I had to run the next day. I had to walk to Walgreens to get like one of them little spray joints just over the counter until the doctor called in one of my own. And I'm just like, what is the problem, bro? And it's just like my body at that time, right then and there, from Saturday to Sunday. Saturday I was fine. On Sunday, my body chose not to accept those ingredients.
You gotta yo, first of all, yo, I get it. Nigga, I can't even, bro, I can't even eat fast food anymore, bro, at all. Like every time I eat it, bro, I end up paying for it in the worst way. I'm on that toilet, or bitch, I'm just like hella lethargic. I don't know what's going on. I feel groggy, bro. I weigh a buck 58 or some shit, and I feel fat as hell after I eat that kind of food, bro. So I get it.
Feeling
Yeah,
bloated
and
is
we
the
we not
worst.
even old. I don't
We
know
not
what is
even
that, bro. We not even old. Like,
feeling bloated, and once again, we brought kids into it. You eat you something heavy around 1 o'clock, your energy's gone, you tired, kids want to play, you
bro.
aggy now. There's a certain we have to change our diet. Like we gotta switch some things up so we can actually make it to those 20 good summers. That's what I'm getting at. Like we know that both of us gonna be 40 this month. And
Yes,
it's time to make some adjustments. Like I said, I'm fasting. What time is it? It's around like
man.
1:30, 1:24. My fasting is over around like 6 p.m. So after we get done this podcast, I'm gonna go to the gym, work out fasted, and after that, I'm gonna stick to some liquids. I'm gonna drink
Okay.
a smoothie. I'm not going to the pizza shop.
Okay, I'm about to say what you gonna go to Papa John's this time, son, nigga.
It might have been Domino's ingredients. It
Yeah,
might
you know
not
they
be pizza.
you might have got a bad batch or something, man. I
I
don't know.
might I was down bad. Like it was breathing. Like I didn't have breathing issues. I didn't have no issues before. But it's a sign. And when your body gives you those signs, you gotta respond. So I'm trying to
Bro, I
make
just
this
I
a
just
good
I
one.
just gripped up some super tough health insurance, bro. I'm about to abuse the shit out of this health insurance after I turn 40, bro. Soon as I turn 40, bro, I'm making an appointment. Yo, I got my insurance
Gotcha.
cards in the mail last week. Bro, I'm about to go. I want everything, all the tests, bro.
You got the insurance from your new job?
Oh yeah,
Nice,
the
nice.
government taking care of us, bro. Shout out to High Mark Insurance too. You know what I'm saying? That's the employer. You know, man. They just did the sponsor with the Buffalo Bills. Nah, man, they just renamed the stadium for the Bills and shit. So a part of that is they intro we what I'm trying to get at is Friday. I got the hear Sean McDermott speak and shit. Know what I
Oh, work.
mean? Yeah, he did a little Zoom call for all of us and shit. Know what I
Oh,
mean?
nice.
So did a little half-hour Zoom call. So shout out to the Bills and Highmark for that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm moving up, bro. Yeah, coming
Absolutely.
up
Like
on the level. You know what
having
I mean?
Zoom meetings with
Word is life. It caught me
right.
by smooth surprise, seeing it in the little teams calendar and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real quick, let me just touch on something real quick, yo. Um, I'm a black dude from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an educated black dude from the hood. I'm not just gonna relegate myself to the standard black dude from the hood jobs. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I work warehouse job. Yeah, I worked at Amazon. I done worked all kind of jobs, right? But now I'm trying my hand in corporate America, bro, because I'm that type of dude. You get what I'm saying? I got that kind of experience, so I'm trying my hand. It's like I'm being stereotyped a little bit in this training course because number one, I'm the only male in the whole training course. It's like 10 of us in the class, right? We do Zoom meetings all day. I'm the only guy in the class, and I'm one of the only black people in the class. So constantly, this dude, when he come over and when he explaining something, he'd come on me, Anthony, are you getting this? Like, Anthony, is it not like he
Mm.
keep, like I'm feeling singled out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They keep talking about equality and all this shit. I'm taking all these training classes on equality and shit. But yeah, the trainer every time like he explained something, he coming to me asking me if I understand what's going on, and I'm feeling the way about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wanting to have a little private chat with him, you know what I'm saying? But I'm fearful that a part of the real me is gonna come out because we got the two. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Well,
don't
what you can do is have that conversation with yourself or a loved one first. Like write it down. Like write down what you want. Of course, you don't want to come off as freestyle the emotions because that's what we do. Like we don't really have nothing written down, but
like
all
I
of
don't
a
want to
sudden,
call him bro and all that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like
Well, if you actually go into it freestyling, some things might
he
slip
might
out.
be the N word, bro. I might slip up and say the N word or something. You feel me? Because I
What
get
you got to
emotional.
do is you gotta write it down. Throw some big words in there. I don't
Right.
think that you're articulating that I'm the way I'm structuring that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
I got what you're saying.
you
Yeah, I know what
gotta
you're saying.
when
Yeah,
you write this man this email or face this or Zoom to Zoom him or whatever it is you want to do, you got to make sure that you are using such incredible words that you're going to blow his socks off. So,
because
uh,
it's boring as hell, bro. Like I'm gonna be doing claims adjustments for military people in the military and shit for their insurance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I need the clearance I was telling you about earlier and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just a different field. It's in corporate America, and I feel like you know I feel of a way. Number one, like I said, I'm the only guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm black, so and I'm from the only one from Jersey. It's just I feel away a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm being kind of picked on a little bit, but
Well,
you
the
know,
beauty of it is when you pass these courses and tests, and when you do the thing, it's nothing else they can do.
right?
Right? They expect you to fail, but when you come through, they'll find something else to say they will, but at the end of the day, you still made it far further than they expect you to. Or you could look at it from the flip side that they're trying to diversitize some things and they want you to succeed. So if he goes, are you getting it? Maybe it's okay. Like raise your hand.
Yeah.
'Cause we don't want you to fall behind because we need you. Because I honestly, you could look at it one way and feel like they're using you or whatever, but because we've seen so many shows, right? They need people like you.
Mm,
So they're going to push you to the top because it just makes them look good. That don't
right. Now
necessarily
I see what
mean
you're saying. Yeah, I see what
that
you're
don't
saying.
necessarily mean they care about you. No, they don't care about you.
yeah,
They don't care about you.
yeah, yeah. I get what
But
you're saying. Yeah.
but it's like that one TV show. And you ever watch a sitcom and it's like all white and then it's this one black guy? We just gotta have this one black person on the show. It just has to happen. And it's
Now,
how a lot of shows.
I don't want to say it like that because at the end of the day, bro, this is a great opportunity. Like it's one of the better opportunities I've come across in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working for damn near for the government. You get what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So I'm not saying nothing about like these companies trying to play me. I just feel like sometimes in the moment I may feel a certain type of way because I'm getting it just because I'm not saying anything or I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm getting it. You know what I mean? If I have questions, I'll answer 'em. But I mean, this ain't about that. And I just wanted to get that out there. I appreciate the advice. You know what I'm saying? And
So let me ask you this question as well, though, because you just said something that could be offensive to. This is from us being black and us being aggressive. You saying that alone could cause a fearful trigger, right? Hey, I got it. If I got a question, I'll ask it. sometimes you be fearful of saying that, right?
Right.
Because he might take that as, oh, he's being aggressive. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Be
then
careful.
like I said, bro, this is not my first time. Like this is the third consecutive gig that I'm like one of the only guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm done with the laborers jobs, bro. All the laborious jobs and all that picking. I'm not doing none of that no more, bro. I got hella skills. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's just about getting my foot in the door. So now I got my foot in the door in this job. Like I can't f it up, bro. Like at all. So again, that's why like I told you, I was feeling a way about that particular situation. I don't know why it popped in my head, but I feel like that was the time to get some great advice, and you gave me to me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna structure some things. You know what I mean? And get through this thing.
It's great
Free
advice
Max B.
to you.
Free Max B.
Free Max B. It's
Mhm.
we actually went a whole episode without a free Max B shout out last week. I was
We
pretty
never did. We never did. But go ahead.
I was happy.
I would never did that. I would never did that. Like, go ahead.
But yeah, it's good advice for you, good advice for the listeners. And it's what we do. We've been talking about the Roots picnic real quick. This wasn't on the docket, but it's actually going on right now.
It's going on right now. I got the lineup. I think. Hold on,
I
yo.
completely forgot.
I-
So check me out. I wake up, about to get things ready, and randomly chatting, and an associate of mine said, "Hey, what you got going on today?" I said nothing because I'm going to rest this week because I'm going to the Roots picnic next week, so I
yeah,
need all my energy. And he's like, "Well, the Roots picnic is today." I said, "What?" Let me Google this. And sure enough, the Roots picnic was yesterday.
hmm
They said, "You still going?" I said, "Nah, I'm not about. I don't want to. Um, you know, because I had a sitter. I did. Maybe I just wasn't prepared. I don't know. Because I was really like, yo, I'm gonna go next week. I guess when you really get that energy of I'm going to chill, you want to do that. That's on my mind. Not doing nothing today is on my mind. I'm going to relax. So I definitely missed out on a dope event, the Roots Picnic. I love the Roots Picnic. You get to see some of your favorite artists perform. I got to see Mobb Deep perform. I got to see Prodigy before he passed. I got to see Fad. Seeing Drink Champs, Noriega, DJ Effin. I got to see Dipset. You get to see a lot of these artists, some of your artists that you grew up with, without having to go, to their individual show. And it's right around the corner in Philly. You got the lineup over there.
Nah, I can't find it right now. The one I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? But
I know Usher's tonight.
you got
Early.
Usher's the headliner at probably like 8 o'clock at night. He's the headliner. You
Yeah.
got J Period mixtape featuring Black Thought, Eve, and Busta Rhymes. You got Ari Lennox, Lucky Day. I think Lucky Day one of the headliners too for the night. City Girls perform today. Maverick City, Little Brother, DJ Spinall, Box Boys, DJ Drama, Kendrick and the Family Soul, Rocky and Dapper. And you got the podcast stage on. They not showing who on the podcast stage today. But for me, to be honest with you, bro, like I think it's dope. I think they should call it something different though. You know what I'm saying? They should call it Roots Festival because picnic to me is different. You get what I'm saying? Picnic to me is an open park where a bunch of people, a bunch of food, a bunch of vendors, a couple stages, but this is more of a concert, more of a festival than a picnic. You know what I'm saying? To me, in the videos that I see on Facebook and with people going live and throw their stories up, bro, it just looks like a concert, like the Lovers and Friends concert or something in Vegas. I could be wrong, you know what I mean? But for me, in my mind, because I've never been, I always had the Roots picnic something different. You know what I'm
Have
saying?
you been to a Roots picnic?
I've never been to a Roots
Oh,
picnic, but what I'm telling you is it looks
hold
more
on.
like a concert to
Yeah.
me than an actual picnic. The word picnic, when I think about it, I think of more like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a bunch of food, a bunch of people. It's an open, people walking around. You may have some face paint people over here, a trampoline for the kids somewhere over here. You may have a stage or some shit, you know what I mean? Just something different or a little bit more intimate.
For
You know
my
what I mean?
older people going, and this is to piggyback off the conversation me and the great one was having at the top of the podcast. Watch what you eat at these festivals or picnics. Because if you go in on the Chickies and Pete's at 2 p.m. with a large lemonade, you might not make it to see Usher at 9 o'clock.
And that's another thing though,
Might
bro.
not
This
make
shit's
it.
mad long. Like I'm not. What it started like
Yeah,
11 o'clock in the morning or something.
yeah.
Nah, bro. That's nah. We got to work tomorrow, bro. Like I ain't got time, bro.
Bread lightly. Make sure you're eating your fruits and fruits. I say fruits and drinking your water. You gotta do it right so you can make it all the way through. Because if you don't, you know, if you try to go ham, because last time I went, Chickies and Peace was there. Come on,
Mm,
bro. Chickies and
yeah,
Peace, those
come on,
fries.
man.
Come
Yeah,
on. And you know, when you at the festivals or the picnics, their drinks like this tall.
about $7 for that drink.
Yeah.
Seven,
Filled with
$8
nothing
for
but
that
sugar
lemonade.
and
Killing
ice.
you.
And it's like,
I don't know, bro.
so
Plus I'm at the age now, bro. I don't need to be around all them people, bro. I don't. I'm gonna go to another concert or two this year, just because they, I mean, local and all that. But after this year, bro, I don't think I'm gonna do concerts for a while, bro, because COVID's still a thing, or was a thing. I don't like. If it taught me one thing, I love my personal space now, bro, more than ever now, bro. I hate when people violate my personal space. And then a concert, bro, like it just, I don't know.
so two things for me, and we talked about this. I gotta go see 50 Cent and I gotta go see Wu Tang and Nas. Other than that, I'm not in a if there's no need, like, oh man, these artists are coming there. Those types of artists don't exist. I'm a huge fan of 50 Cent. I'm a huge fan of Wu Tang and Nas. And to be a fan of Wu Tang and Nas, if it's them to be doing one show, is
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like,
dope for
bro,
you. Yeah, you
you're
gotta
talking
go.
to me,
That's
then you
like that's
gotta
like
go.
yeah, you gotta go to that. Yeah,
So many
yeah,
times these shows, I'm like, why is this artist connecting with that artist? It doesn't make any sense. But I like this artist. I don't really care for this artist, but I'm gonna go anyway because I like this artist.
bro. The stars are lined it up for you for this concert. That Wu Tang Nas concert. That ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lined up for you. So
So
yeah, I'm gonna rock with you on both of them and shit though. We gonna go and shit.
yeah. So yeah, shout out to everybody at the Roots Picnic. Have a good time. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. And boom. So let's get into it. I want to start the podcast off with new music from Cardi B and Lotto. Um, and I watched the snippet, and I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't think nothing of it, but the way my brain works, it just works a certain way. So something told me to watch the entire video. I like it. I
Yo,
love the video, probably because I'm fans of the women that's in the video. I think Lotto and Cardi are they hot. They hot. Not my type. I wouldn't probably wife them. Um, you ever
mm-hmm.
see women you're attracted to, but you like? I wouldn't.
I'm cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
Like she raw, but I'm alright. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
you nice, but
yeah,
not for me.
yeah.
Nice to look at, and that's what
Right.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is.
This
My fault,
Lotto.
Nicki Minaj, Lotto. I'm sorry, Lotto. That's what Cardi B and Lotto is. And nice to look at. And I'm a fan of Cardi when she's, put her on one of them little trap beats, put on one of them little hard beats. Cardi B go off. She got a flow
Yeah,
to her. She
yeah,
got a flow to her.
yeah.
Lotto, on the other hand, not really too familiar with her going hard. I've heard some of her
Mm-hmm.
singles. I
Mm-hmm.
just can't get over her being in the rap game, and now she's just this grown, voluptuous woman, and it's just like I remember you was like 15. It's just hard for me to get over that. But that's a grown ass woman though, and they in the video doing everything. They had a house party, drinking, smoking, and then randomly they pull out the little ratchies. Boom, guns. They just the guns is in for some reason, no reason. They didn't need it. Didn't have to be in it, but they let you know they pack it. Hey, the guns was unnecessary, fam. It just didn't have to be there.
At all. Like
Yeah, they just
you didn't
but
need this.
it didn't need it at all
I,
because you
I
got
don't think I don't think the director knew that was gonna happen, bro. I think they just like, you know what, we're gonna bring the straps to this video. Fuck it. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean,
Shit is weird.
unfortunately, the straps are necessary, just not in the video. But if we're going to get together, somebody's got to have the straps. You know what I mean? Straps. So
That's a shame though. Like, damn, but go
yeah, it
ahead,
is.
bro.
It is.
Damn.
It is. So as I completed the video, I haven't watched the video in a long time, and I'm working on it. It's just nothing moves me. Nothing moves me. But that did. I think the last video I did watch in its entirety was WAP. I mean, I guess it's the women. I don't know. Just not a fan of guys. Guy videos are ass now. Honestly, trash. You don't do nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Shit is
Videos ain't like
crazy.
they used to be.
It used to be a story to the video back in the day. It was a
Bro,
whole story to the video. Niggas don't even write treatments no more. Niggas just pull up and say,
I
all right,
was
we using the
just
video.
watching Cameron and Mace run through Harlem from the cops. Because the video was like the 25th anniversary of Cameron's Confessions of Fire, whatever. And I'm watching the video. Like I miss these days, the comedy of it. Like it's Cam and Mace running through Harlem, jumping down fire escapes. You know what I'm saying? Like jumping over the the bar to get to the train station. No, it wasn't them, but you can see it was like stunt doubles.
Yeah.
Just comedy, like funny videos. We don't make videos like that no more. But just videos are really plain.
Because, bro, like it's the budgets now, man. Remember back in the day, Lord, you had video directors who come up with your whole treatment for you and shit. Like I mean, Lil X's, your Benny Booms. I'm missing a whole bunch of them. Gary
Yeah.
F. Grade for you. I mean, niggas they write your whole treatment. All right, this was the video. Well, this song got me feeling like the video gonna be this, and then the director do it. And that's why they got paid that bread because they came up with all that, and that was in the budget. But artists, they take their own destiny in their hand. They hire a man who know how to use a video and how to edit and just say fuck it, we doing this. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
man,
definitely why a lot of hip hop, um, we'll get to that, is in the gutter. You can say what you want. I don't care how old
yeah,
you
it's
are. A lot
trash.
of
Yeah,
things in the gutter, and some of those could be because we stopped paying producers. We just got beat makers, and we stopped paying directors. We just got people with iPhones who just shoot you standing there. We could literally make a rap video in your living room and just have
bro, we can
you and
turn
your
this footage
sons
into a rap video right now, bro.
right
Like,
now, and then the song would be like 2 minutes long. Songs aren't even long anymore. So
right.
that's that. So as the video is hot, so it's the hot topic of the week, right? And I see this young man on the Instagram, no, it was on the Twitters, and he says something to the effect of, "Y'all want Ja to something something, but this is all we know." Like, how do you expect Ja to clean up his act when this is all we know? Basically, in those words, and I'm talking about Ja Morant, the basketball player who is facing a suspension after the NBA Finals. The commissioner of the NBA wants to let the NBA Finals do their thing first before they drop the hammer on the young 23-year-old basketball player. And I got to thinking, bro. Got to thinking. He makes a lot of sense as far as what do you want y'all to do? I know last time we talked about this, we said it's
Bro,
just
what you mean? We
sure,
Ja
let's
is
talk about
different,
it.
bro. Because
Nah,
he, first of all, he yes, he is young. He's young and he's in that generation, whatever, whatever. But what you mean? What you expect him to do? Like, you can't
because
use his situation as an excuse for all of us acting this way. He ain't he even though he is and he come from the same thing to you, bro. He's on a different pedestal because he in the NBA, bro. Like, it's a privilege to be in the NBA. You can't just, I mean, like,
I agree,
with this
but
bag, certain things
I
expected of you
agree.
with this bag, bro. So you like he should be held accountable. Keep
And
in mind he didn't break any laws, so he shouldn't go to jail or anything like that. But the what you expect me to do, we expect Ja to be to take this bread and not brandish guns, bro. Like that's
what this
just
is
common sense.
this
Like,
is what I'm saying. How we talked about the guns in the video was unnecessary. Guns today for kids is like what jewelry was for us, right?
you think so?
So I think that's my point where I'm
Think
getting at.
that's a part of the outfit now? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
It
a part of the
matches. It
ensemble.
matches the boxers. It
It
matches.
come with
Yo, you
yo,
gotta have the gun has to match the boots. Something the gun matches something. The guns have to be there. So I'm saying, and this is just
I
my
blame
opinion.
50 Cent. I blame 50 Cent.
Every episode, you gonna blame 50 Cent for everything.
Bro, I blame 50 Cent.
You, I don't think you could blame the artist. What I'm saying is, the cell phones is really the culprit, right? Because you used to be able to protect athletes. And the one example I got is Allen Iverson. Remember, this guy was about to throw his basketball career away to
Yeah.
rap about things he had no business rapping about. He was filthy. Like, why is this MVP so dedicated to making his album? He had a whole album. He had an album cover full of jewelry. That's what I mean. Back then, the number one thing back then was jewelry.
Yeah.
It wasn't guns. And I
Yeah.
think that if it was 2023, AI probably would have been on the cover with the ratchet because that's just what they do. Like back then, and don't get me wrong, it was a sin to the people looking, but people don't remember how bad the cornrows were. They hated that.
Yeah, and the baggy clothes, pulling up with the baggy clothes and
The
all that. Yeah, they hated all
tattoos,
this jewelry.
tattoos.
Yeah,
They hated
yeah, hated
all
that.
of it.
Yeah,
But the commissioner of the NBA at the time pulled AI to the side and told him he can't do that. It's the same thing. Now, I know people, and once again, this is a story that we can all relate to because we're talking about the Philadelphia
well, it's
76ers.
kind of
So
different
we
though,
know
bro.
people, but look, it's different because of time. If I and this is what I'm about to tell you, it's different because, and it's the same, it's similar. because this is Philadelphia and we're in New Jersey. You and I both know people who might have ran into Allen Iverson in Philly,
Mm-hmm.
and he was probably the aggressor with 30 guys. There's no footage of it though.
Now I get
Allen
what you're saying. Yeah.
Allen Iverson, they said Allen Iverson used to be at the courts at 1 in the morning drunk. But of course, nobody in Philly did nothing to him because they respected him. Allen Iverson did a lot, but there was no Instagram, there was no footage of every time you turn around, you see Allen Iverson doing something wrong. The fact that Ja Morant is no matter where he goes, there's a camera watching him. Like him riding around with the gun was never meant for him to use it. That's you know what I mean? Like
Right. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah.
how many times was Ja Morant riding around in his car, probably just with the gun, just because a song was on? So what do, Ant? You do this.
And if
That's
you got
it.
it on you,
You
you're
got
gonna do this. Yeah.
if it's on you, gotta pull it out and dance with it. That's what I'm saying. Like your gun is literally your jewelry, your Rolex. When we was coming up, what was it? You had to have a certain amount of. You had to have a certain watch. You had to have a certain car. Now nobody talks about. Think about it. Nobody talks about cars.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about jewelry. Nobody talks about stunting. Nobody talks about nothing but
Because
the
that
gun.
shit played out though, bro. Because the reason why you just said that shit is played out, right? To today's age, right? So I want to get back to something real quick, man, because
Sure.
you kind of sparked up something. So you said they hated the way they dressed and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Why? Because of the thuggery, right? They were
Yes.
saying it was thug. You were bringing a certain image to the NBA, right?
Yes.
So why don't they say nothing about the way they dress now?
Well, at the time,
Now,
I
now I'm
thought
just hearing me out, because so I just think it's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's a word I'm looking for. You're gonna get bring it up. They don't care about them being thuggery and dressing with over baggily clothes and Tim's coming up to the game, but you can come up with a dress on damn near or a halter top and some shit or some tight ass leopard pants that look like something a women wear would wear. You can
well
pull up looking like that though, right?
that because I'm gonna tell you why.
But that's crazy to me.
I'm not saying
I
that I
know
agree.
why. I know why. I'm not gonna say it on this
I'm,
pod, but go ahead.
well, I think we might be in the ballpark of why, but I think that when you see these guys coming, walking down the aisle, it's business. It's wear my clothes at the NBA. It's fashion. It's just like when you see the runway at the NBA players are just doing runway talk. Like now,
But they
for
can't pull
everyone,
up now. But now in 2023, nobody can't pull up with some baggy Jabot jeans on with some Tims and a long ass T-shirt on, right? You
no, they
can't dress
can.
like.
No, they can.
Oh, you
The
can pull up like that now.
dress code is gone. They don't care
Oh,
about
it's
the dress
over.
code. Yeah, it's over. The dress
Oh,
code.
okay.
Nobody wears a suit now. When Allen Iverson and David Stern had their little thing, you had to wear a suit. So everybody sees this infamous picture of Allen Iverson with the baggiest suit possible
Yeah.
because he just didn't, he didn't want tight clothes on him. So all the athletes back then wear suits. When did that stop? I don't know. But today you see players on the bench with hoodies on, with their jewelry back on. Like everything's back to what it was. Just the fact that people aren't wearing baggy clothes anymore. It's all about fitted clothes. Now, when you see these players walking up, down the aisle, we call them. They always get this like this runway. People
Yeah.
have on fashion, and it's just promoting clothes to me. And that's why. So what I was saying about like the Ja Morant situation, the reason why I'm thinking, forget suspensions, forget that. I think he needs to make a choice between music and sports because you can't be an athlete and not listen to music, fam. It's never happened in the world. In the 80s, they had Run DMC. Like Magic Johnson used to bring the boombox to the Lakers
Hmm.
facility. Music helps you groove, right? In the 90s, keep it now. They didn't have headphones back in the day. Like now you get to listen to your headphones if you're on the football field or the NBA arena, they're playing loud music. But there's music somewhere that puts you in a groove. If this is Ja Morant's era, what is he supposed to listen to get him in his groove? And for me, I think it works for someone to leave their hobby rather than to leave. I've never seen nobody leave music. You get what I'm saying? No one has ever said you can't listen to that no more, and they just did it. Music, it just doesn't happen.
Right.
Like how does like we talked about this 2 weeks ago or last week? This guy had a suspension for like 60 days and still pulled out the gun. How you can't stop him because that's what the song tells me to do. Dance with my gun. It's either that or no music at all. And there's no music out that gives you that vibe that's from his era. That's like go tell him to listen to King's Diseases. He ain't gonna do it. That's like tell him listen to 444. For what? He's not
Or
gonna listen to
telling those
hard
artists
music.
from the '90s, like our AIs, our Kevin Garnett's and all that, tell them to listen to like African Bombada and all that to get ready and shit like
That's
that.
what
They
I'm saying.
not
Like, bro,
they
I'm not
ever.
doing that.
They gonna listen to MOP. They gonna listen to them. I get what you're saying. They gonna listen to them artists that get them in their zone. I get what you're saying. I mean,
Unfortunately, our era, it always had uh a positive message in them.
nah, you can't. I mean, nah, bro. We was on some bullshit too. According to, I mean, our lyrics in the '90s wasn't promoting a positive image all the time, bro.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is our artist still had one eventually. Think about Biggie, right?
Okay, yeah, juicy,
Biggie,
yeah.
think
Mm,
about Biggie and everything he wrote. He told you about everything. That's the era we're from. Your album had a beginning and end. Yeah, I
mm-hmm.
hustle drugs, but I also lost friends. I also don't want to do it no more. I also don't. We told every side of the story. That's what I'm
Got
saying.
you,
That's
got
why
you.
if I had to pick like the greatest, like maybe I do got Biggie as the greatest artist of all time. I don't know because in his short window, he didn't make mistakes. He didn't have enough time to, and his two projects are probably the best one-two punch you probably ever heard in your life. As a storytelling from ashy to classy.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah, I agree with
I
that.
showed you from how poor I am, and my last album I showed you how happy, how much money I got. Sky's the limit, and I'm doing everything. We've never seen a hip hop story that now JD is the novel, the 30 chapters of it. Like we watched this guy for the last 30 years do it. Took him a long time to tell his story. Biggie told it in 2 albums. You get what I'm saying? So our artists always had, yeah, I did that, but I'm trying to get here, no matter who they are. Today's artists, you don't hear nothing that's positive because, don't know.
I don't know, bro. I'm not. It may be some artists out there that you know what I'm saying put those stories together. King Von used to have some shit. I mean, that my cousin used to let me listen to and shit, talking about some shit he was going on and shit. You know what I mean, but I'm not. I don't. It don't. It don't resonate with me because I don't like how he's saying it.
Cool.
You get what I'm saying? King Von, rest in peace, King Von. Like he used to have some records where he was talking about situations that happened with him and his peoples, and they got killed, and like just telling stories from his hood and all that. But like I said, I wasn't in a space to receive it because I didn't like how it was being told to me. Like
I'm
I
glad
didn't
you
like
brought
the
that up.
voice. I didn't like the voice. I didn't like the
Yep, yep,
music. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? I just didn't like how it was being told to me. But that's not to say that these artists aren't giving those stories out in their music as well. I think they are. It's just that we not hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that. So maybe Ja Morant needs to latch on to the artist that's pouring their hearts out, and they don't got their gun out. He need to be listening to some Gunna because Gunna can't do. Gunna gotta be on his best behavior. Gunna.
Boosie said, you can't pay him $1 billion to do a song with Gunna. And he's lying, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say. He's lying.
So speaking of Gunna, right? Real quick, I'm gonna get back to the Ja Morant. He dropped the video.
Gunna?
Gunna, he dropped the video. And once again, I'm watching the snippet. Like I said, I don't watch the entire. These videos aren't exciting, but it's Gunna. And once again, you got people saying, but it's good though.
Hmm.
So here's my thing about the Gunna situation. Well, the Gunna video. He has on a mask and he's singing, he's rapping, singing in the melodic flow that I can't get jiggy with. Because I said to myself, if I close my eyes, this could be Young Thug. If I close my eyes, this guy can be any other
Any other name you could think of,
rapper.
he can be that person to you. Yeah, I got
It's
you.
not good.
Yeah,
Everybody
I don't
keeps
like that.
saying this is good. It's not good. If
Bro,
I can close my eyes and you can be any other rapper
we are
in the
missing the
world,
whole essence of hip hop, in my opinion, bro. It lives in some artists here and there and shit like that, man. But you have to have your own voice, bro. You gotta have your own voice, bro. You cannot come. You used to could never do that, bro. Ever. Like how people is getting glorified for it now is crazy to me, bro. Like you could never pull up and try to sound like Prodigy on the track, bro.
bro.
Niggas, they was his whole crew would try. I mean, like
My energy has always been there was 9 to 10 members in Wu Tang, and ain't none of them sound the same. How is it that you guys is like
it's hundreds
it's
of you
beyond
niggas, bro. It's
me. Yeah,
hundreds of rappers now, bro, and they all got the same flow. All of them got the same voice to me. Like I don't get it, bro. Like
So
I
real
can't
quick,
get with it,
I guess as being older gentlemen, we gonna take the bag because we know what that bag represent. I'm saying at 23, I don't know if Ja. When I say I don't know what you want him to do, because I don't know if he can separate
bro. So
music
I don't.
from.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. I blame his father, bro. Like his father got to get some of this blame, bro. We creeping up on Father's Day, bro. We can't let him. You know what I mean, sneak past, like, bro, like for real, nah, bro, because you got to think, bro, this is generational wealth that this young man is obtaining right now, bro, and his father should be the one to be steering him. And yes, you got to let your kids fly from the nest, bro, but clearly he not ready to yet. Like, let's bring him back home, bro, and give him some more, you know what I'm saying, some TLC and get him back right, man, so he be in position to get that generational wealth, bro. And the reason why I feel so strongly about, I don't give a fuck about Ja Morant, bro. He could die tomorrow, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
oh,
you get what
I
I'm
wouldn't say
saying?
that,
I
but
don't want him to die tomorrow, but I'm just
yeah,
trying to say something can happen to him, bro, and it won't affect me. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, he's in position to where he can change not only his life but other black people around his lives,
community,
bro.
right,
You
right,
get what
right.
I'm saying? So you messing it up right now, bro. And his father should be the one, and his father in his life. Like that's crazy to
His
me,
father
bro.
lives with him. His father
That's
lives
what
with
like, and he's a prime example of a dude who just he getting sunned by his own damn son, bro.
him.
I
Absolutely,
guarantee you he getting sunned by his son, bro.
absolutely, absolutely. Before you leave that house, make sure you know you don't got it on you. Like whatever. Like you gotta have honestly,
Bro,
you gotta keep talking. Your kids are always gonna be your kids, right? You can have adult children and you still might have to have certain conversations with them, call, check up on them. How are things and things of that
got
nature, but
to,
you
bro.
never stop being a parent ever.
Bro,
Um,
think about it. He's our kid's age, bro. Like
yeah, he's
this, my
22.
daughter's 22, bro. I'm looking at John like he as like he could be my son or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how is he walking around damn near worth $200 million or whatever he's worth, bro, with guns and shit? Why is he even in position to do that? It's crazy to me, bro. Like,
It's the
where's
culture.
his where's his coach? Where's his people around him, bro?
I think Ja Morant is you know how some things are necessary? Like some things have to happen to change the course. Because let's just say Ja Morant wasn't being caught because he's
This
doing it.
is Michael Vick moment. This is basically what you said. This is Michael Vick moment, bro.
Well, not personally for him, but for everybody else coming in after him. Because this is the culture. This is the hip hop. This is the new culture.
Yeah.
It's not like us. I really think that if you had Instagram and iPhones back in the day,
Oh
you would have
yeah.
seen a lot more of people from our era doing some crazy
Nah, I,
stuff.
I agree, bro. I agree with that, bro.
But
Yes.
because these kids aren't protected, because there's IG Live, and I'm addicted to IG Live. I need to go live on something. I don't care what I'm doing. I
I
just need
need
to
the
go
world
live.
to see me
I need
right
the
now.
world to
Like,
see me right now.
yeah, they just see me in the game, but I need them to see me now. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That I
that's the era we live in. You know,
that's the era we raising our kids in, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the the sad part is like, I can't even call it sad because to each his own. But you got people our age and older that are like they kind of caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? I see dudes like in they 50s still with skinny jeans on, bro. 48 years old with
it's
skinny jeans
definitely
on, going live and shit. Like, you
it's
know what I'm
definitely a
saying?
crossroads. It's definitely a crossroads, man. The attention. Hey, Fab. They said this a while ago. Attention is the new drug, and it's more addictive than you know. You get what I'm saying? It's more addictive. It's more addictive
I
than
don't
you
know,
know.
bro. I don't
So,
know.
hey, but Cardi and Lotto got one. Go check. Go
I don't
support.
think so, bro. As far as female, I mean, as far as female artists go, they absolutely got one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As far as female rappers go, no, they do not have one. To me, no, I don't.
Where
I'm
they
not gonna
missing
say.
on the record?
I don't think you need the sex. I don't think sex needs to sell all the time, bro. I think if for a female rapper, bro, like you should just rap, bro. Like you
Well,
don't have to sex sell. Sex don't gotta sell all the time. And I might be sounding kind of crazy, but you know what I mean? Like my daughter raps, bro. She wants to be in the rap game, right? Like she got the skill set to do it. She wants to do that, and it's got me looking different. Like I'm trying to. I mean,
I do feel what you're saying. I think the way I see it is, um, even though Cardi B was twerking, her husband was in it. Shout out to
yeah,
that.
yeah. Shout out to Offset.
Even though Cardi B was twerking in it, I think that was a hard record. Like it wasn't about them selling their. themselves as like they was talking filthy to somebody.
I'm
That's our
not even
point.
I'm not even listening to that without watching the video, bro. Like
But that's the thing. They hot though. They can't help but look good. They
I'm
can't
not
help
even
that part.
I'm not even listening to that song ever without watching that video. You get what I'm saying? And then like not only that, they just proven like it's already proven, bro. You don't even gotta have skills no more, bro. You don't even have to be nice no more, bro. You could just look good and be. I mean,
Yeah. I think that I think that today the artists tend to flow on beat or the offbeat cadence, and that's the thing because it just gives you, something to it kind of makes the raps and it enhances the raps. It kind of takes away from, well, they're not saying nothing like Keith Murray-ish, lyrical, miracle, spiritual. They're not saying nothing of that. But when you bring a certain flow to the record, it kind of makes your rap seem more better than
but
what you
nah,
are.
you right. Nah, I get that.
You're saying some
Sometimes it be
things
a
there.
vibe. It be
Yeah,
a
be
vibe. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
that's
It,
what that
it
record is.
and sometimes I get what you're saying though, bro. I mean, but for me, I want to see more from female rap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see more of the Rhapsodies. You know what I'm saying? Where she, I mean, I know she's still doing her thing. I want to see more lyrical presence in the game. You know what I mean? The Remy's, the Lady Lux, and all that. I like whatever. You know what I mean, I want to see more of that in the game. I mean,
Real quick. So Juvenile is in the news. Speaking of those things,
huh?
it's to back that thing up.
Huh?
It's having an issue with the Essence Fest. I think they're
Yep.
having
Yep.
a an anniversary of hip hop, 50 years.
Yep.
It's a year long celebration of hip hop. They're having it in Louisiana, New Orleans. Is it New Orleans or Louisiana? New
It's in
Orleans.
New Orleans. It's every year. It's in New Orleans. So basically, I got it pulled up now.
So it's every year.
It's every year. The Essence Jazz. What's the Essence Fest?
Okay,
Well, no,
so
hold on. The 2023 Essence Festival of Culture held in the New York. I mean, the rapper's hometown, New Orleans, did not include him in the summer lineup. So
okay,
it's
so
not the
there's
it's yes. It used to be. I don't know if it's the Jazz Fest, but it's the Essence holds something in New Orleans every year. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So this
This
year
is
they
why
calling it the Festival of Culture.
I can't kind of agree with Juvie, like I can't. But then
I
again,
kind of
maybe
gotta agree with. I agree with Juvie.
okay. But if this is a festival every year, I don't need. It's not saying we're celebrating New Orleans 50 years of hip hop. It's saying we're
It,
celebrating.
but if you're in New Orleans though, bro, and you're celebrating 50 years in hip hop, and you're in my city, and I'm bitch one of the most known artists coming from New Orleans, why wouldn't you put me on?
What's the
Why wouldn't
biggest
you even
artist?
consider it? Like, you
What's
know what
the
I mean?
biggest
Like,
artist on that list?
bro, it's from New Orleans
No, no, on that list
on the list. So the list,
as far as hip hop.
all right,
Like,
you got Lauren Hill,
no,
headlining 25
no,
years of Miss
no,
Education at Lauren Hill.
no.
You got Missy Elliott.
What?
You got Meg the Stallion. You got Dougie Fresh, Big Boy, Big Daddy Kane, Jermaine Dupri, KRS-One, Slick Rick. You got
Okay.
Ice T,
All
Gucci,
right. All right. All right. So look, it's
and
not like
Q, Quick, Lil
it's not
Jon,
like
Luda,
it's
Ti,
not like
Rage.
they brought all New Orleans artists and left him off.
Bro, you
This
don't got
wasn't.
nobody from New Orleans on this list.
Yeah,
Number
but
one,
his beef is he's not there. If
he
his beef,
should be there though. He
but if
should be
his
there,
beef is not a New Orleans show.
bro. Listen, bro. Listen, if I'm Juvie, I feel like I should be there, bro. If Lady of Rage is there, I feel like I should be there, bro.
Well, I think the whole lineup is crazy. I think the
if
whole
if
lineup is
if if
crazy
if you got Tip and Ludacris and Lil Jon from Atlanta there, why wouldn't I be there as Juvenile, bro? Like that's crazy to me. That's crazy.
because it's not necessarily saying
I understand what you're saying, bro. It's not the New Orleans show. It's not the New Orleans show. It's
it
the
was
essence. It's but still, bro. It's in New Orleans, bro. So being that it's in our city, bro, that's like coming to, that's like if they did a motherfucking Legends of New Jersey or Legends of Underground New Jersey rap, right?
Poor Righteous Teachers wasn't invited.
Yes. You get what I'm saying? Or if they did like best underground right now in New Jersey rap and they hosted it in Trenton and didn't invite Big U, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like he got a right to feel away.
Wait, wait,
You
wait,
get
wait,
what I'm
wait. Say
saying?
that again. What's
If
the
they
title of
had
it?
if they had like a underground legends of the underground in from New Jersey in Trenton and
That's
U
different.
wasn't invited, I feel like he's entitled to feel away, bro.
That's different. It's titled Legends of New Jersey.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm okay.
I
I'm
will
just
feel some type of way too. But that
listen. If
fest, It's just a festival.
I feel like this though, bro. This is what I feel like, bro. We talking about
Yeah,
50 years of hip hop, bro. 50
right.
years of hip hop, bro. Out of them 50 years, Juvie was on top at some point, or damn near at the top at some point with at 400 degrees height. You was mentioning him, bro. Whether you like him or not, bro, you was mentioning Juvie at some point. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, it was also mentioned.
Okay. We're in New Orleans, right? Why not even reach out to the brother? Hey, come do a 8 bar let's something in New Orleans. I think I
In,
think that's kind of crazy.
in
That's
my
just me.
opinion,
That's just me.
if Master P was there, if Wayne,
He got a right to say something too.
I'm
Master
just
P,
saying,
he got a right. They all do, bro. Everybody who you mentioning, everybody.
you're
Mystical if
right.
he was home.
I'm saying, yeah, if he was on, it's crazy. It's
They
wow,
all do.
wow.
Sorry. Yo, I'm sorry.
Mystical don't want to be home. That's mystical
He
problem.
crazy. Yeah,
Mystical don't want to
he
be home.
wifed up, bro. He up there. Go ahead. Yeah,
White purple there.
yeah, he gotta be, bro. He just want to just keep going. Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro. Like, you
yeah.
just want to just keep going.
I'm okay with Juvie having an issue with this. I am. But I'm also looking on the opposite side and saying that a lot of times, though, bro, a lot of people that throw these events, man, they're not even in tune with the culture, man. Sometimes you be having to look like, bro, who put this list together?
Right.
You know what I'm
We
saying? It's
talk
like the
about
top,
that a lot. We
yeah,
talk
the
about that a lot,
top
bro.
50 of this, the top 100 of that, even though it's titled Billboard or Hip Hop is Real, it's titled who is
Bro,
actually
who's in there,
who's
bro?
behind these
Right.
things. So they messed up this lineup. I'm just saying this lineup is Fugaga from the rip. So
So it's a
why did
so
you
it
take
look
it personal?
it,
I don't
it
know.
looks like a 3-day festival. It looks like to me. You know what I mean? From the 20th to like the 22nd or something like that. It looks like that to me. It looks like a multiple day festival. And how it looks to me, they got it split up, right? So they got Missy headlining one night, they got Meg headlining one night, and I think Lauren Hill's headlining one night, right? So on the bill where Missy's headlining, you got Jill Scott under her, then you got Jermaine Dupri, and he's bringing out everybody from Atlanta, Big Boy Gucci, Tip, Luda, and Ti. Then you got Cube with the West Coast All Stars. You feel what I'm saying? With him, with DJ Quick, E40, Lady Rage, and Yo Yo. Feel what I'm saying? Ice T. Why wouldn't you bring out somebody from New Orleans if it's going to be in New Orleans
Okay,
for 50 years of hip hop celebration? Why couldn't
my
New Orleans have their own act?
my beef would be where are the New Orleans artists? Period. Not where's
Right,
me.
right,
No, but
right.
he's saying where's me.
He
None of y'all
okay.
put
Hold on. Let me see what the quote say. He said, I just have to get this off my chest. How's
Mhm.
Essence going to be honoring 50 years of hip hop in New Orleans without including me? That's crazy, huh? So that's what he said.
him.
Which he should have said is without having somebody from New Orleans is crazy,
There we go.
right?
There we go.
We
There
can
we
agree
go.
on that. That's what
There
he
we
should
go.
have
Yeah,
said,
I'm cool on that. As
right?
far as why you invite me, you like you ain't the
Like,
big.
bro, if we was going to invite anybody, it would have been Master P or Baby or Lil
That's
Wayne
my
or
point.
somebody like that,
That's
right?
my
I get
point.
what you're saying. I
I
get you.
get it. 400.
However, two things can be right at the same time, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think him taking it that personal is kind of like Juvie. Nobody from New Orleans is really on this card, so it's not like they're just leaving you off to stick it to you. That's how I took it. How you gonna leave me off? Is what he said.
But it's kind of
You left
crazy. I mean, I
everybody
get
off.
him. Listen, bro. Look, man. Juvie did what he did in the game. You know what I'm saying? He a legend in the game. He did what he did, and I feel like, bro, he got a right to say what he. I feel like he has a right to say that. Now, if it was Silk the Shocker saying that, I feel away. I would be like, my man.
Right. See.
I would be like, my man. Like, you gotta relax. Like,
At
you know
one
what I'm
time,
saying? Like,
Silk was the hottest thing
no,
in
he was
New
not,
Orleans.
bro. He was
He
never
was.
the hottest
Yes,
thing,
he
bro.
was.
Yeah,
Yes, he
okay,
was.
all right. Now,
You need somebody with some money.
I
That's
think
cool. That
yeah,
nobody was hotter than at that time. Fam. You was they was not hotter than Silk the Shocker at that
bro,
time. Fam.
I'm not even having this
Somebody was
argument with you
no.
right now, bro. I'm not
That's
even doing
cool.
this right now.
Him and
Nah,
Trina,
I'm
fam,
not
they
even
went to the
doing this
Trina.
with you right
He
now,
was
bro.
allegedly
Like,
dating. All right.
I'm
He was
not,
the hottest thing in New Orleans. All right.
bro. So why he ain't say nothing then?
That's my point. Nobody said nothing but Juvie. That's my point. Everybody should be mad, but Juvie said,
But
why you leave
okay,
me?
so Judy says, so look, if you want to see me performing live on stage, my old hits and all my new shit on stage in New Orleans during the Essence Festival, y'all can check me out on the Donna Fest, July 2nd. The Donna Fest also features artists such as Manny Fresh, Birdman, the Rebirth Brass Band, and Young Juvie. So
So they're having a show on one of the same days,
on
right?
July 2nd,
That's pretty
that
dope.
I
Do
don't know
your
what
thing.
day that is. But yeah. So the essence, shout out to Juvie. I feel like I feel you, Juvie. I'm with you. You should be there.
Shout out to Juvie. I ain't mad at it. I just feel like they didn't do it to him. They just did it to the
Bro. They
world.
did it, bro. If you did it to us, you did it to me, bro. I'm a part of that. Nah, I mean, that's just like them coming to Trenton and excluding everybody who was raw from Trenton at the show. Like that, I would feel away,
Yeah.
bro. Like they don't have no New Orleans acts on either one of these bills I'm looking at, bro. And I just like, damn, like,
At least let a trend artist open up or something.
bro, like, come on, like, that's kind of crazy to me, but whatever.
So, I don't really know the names of these gentlemen, but they're legends. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro are expecting children, and I think one of these gentlemen is like 83 years old, fam. The other one's like 79, 80. They're expecting children.
Yo,
I believe De Niro planned this. Pacino did not.
wow.
A quote from Pacino was he was allegedly telling his mate he can't get her pregnant, so he was busting all in her. It's impossible for an 83-year-old man to reproduce.
Yo,
That was his thinking. So when the young lady came up as impregnant, he asked for a DNA test, a test, and boom, it's his. Now
mm-mm-mm.
these two men got money, so it's no thing to pay for the nanny to raise their children. But everybody's making a big deal of it because of the age of the two. But it got me to thinking: you could be 19 and poor. You could be so many faces to fatherhood,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have the energy to push the kids in the swing? Probably not. But the benefits in other places might, exceed all of that. So my question to you is, what is the most important? I want to say thing because it's hard for me to. What's the most important thing? I'll say that for you to like leave your children or the activities with your children. Like if you was a father, what would be the perfect scenario for you or the best scenario possible? You got your young father who either is living at or working at minimum wage, can barely provide, but I got all the time in the world. You got your father who is making a ton of money and is going to leave you wealth, but can't spend time with you.
Mm-hmm.
You got seniors who possibly got 2 good summers left in them, and you might be fatherless by the time you 3, but he left you a fortune. Just
I get what you're saying, bro. So
let's think about
you funny yourself.
it.
For I think I think ideally for most fathers, most good fathers, bro, they want to be with their kids as much as possible, bro. I personally hate having to go to work 8 hours a fucking day, sending my kids to school 8 hours a day, away from them getting taught whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather be with my kids as much as I can, right?
After school
So
program is up to 4. Kids are going for like 12 hours a day.
you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, counting in travel time if you work far from your kids and all that. I mean, I think most parents, period, want to spend as much time as they can with their kids. You know what I'm saying? For me, ideally, I want to just be sitting on the bag and with my kids being homeschooled and just doing shit with them every day. You know what I mean? Giving them life lessons and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that being present, period, just outweighs any financial shit you can give. You can leave money, bro, but not everybody is left to know how to use that money or know how to create more money or know what to do with that bread. You know what I'm saying? I think being present and having them conversations with your kids and creating the memories in their lives is far outweighs just leaving them a couple dollars, bro. I could pass right now and leave my kids all the insurance money in the world, but did I leave them the knowledge of how to use that money to create more money? You know what I'm saying? Or how to keep our family name alive in these streets? Like, you know what I mean? For me,
That's a good way to look at things for sure. Because what we want to leave is we want to leave fortune for our children, right? And they say the quickest way to generational wealth is through life insurances and things like that, or passing down businesses and things like that. got it, right? This is something that we're learning now, something that
Right.
was taught to us in school, but we're learning it now. But what happens when you do leave that fortune and you didn't really spend time with your kids and you didn't educate them on, what to do with the business and how to invest? Not saying that I'm not guilty of that. Like you sit here, trying to create a fortune and bring generational wealth, but you don't really know what's going to happen once you're gone. And I'm not in the ballpark of, well, I left them the money and what they do with it is what they do with it. No, that's not me. That's not me at all. I don't think that's right. I think you can actually blow it. I think
Right. Absolutely.
I think we can show these children, show our kids and what to do with it. But I just think that with the social media, it gives everybody a opinion that can basically go viral. So the
Hmm.
running joke is like I'm saying, these two older gentlemen are having kids. And it's just funny because one of them is 80 something, one is 79, one is probably 80. And it's just like on a grand scheme of things, what can they actually do? Why are you still wanting to have children? If you have a good game plan, if you have a good strategy, yes, you can possibly create or continue the generational wealth because these two gentlemen just might be generational wealth starters. Yeah, I don't know what
I
Pacino's
mean,
parents.
I would think so. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
probably,
Just
probably so.
based off their legacy alone. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, and they got bags, bro. They got hella bags. Yeah.
You know, it's a good one. Diddy, 50 something. He just had a baby's not even 1 years old. And this is not to talk about celebrities and their things, but it's just like before you go, oh, why are you having more kids? You're 50. Like that's what people always
Bro,
want to tell you
I
what
am
you
a billionaire, bro.
a
Do it fucking
billionaire.
matter? Do it really matter, bro? If like that's something different. Like he's a whole billionaire, bro. Like we're here to make babies and leave our legacy and keep our legacy going on. Why not at 50 something if I don't have to do nothing but get up in the morning every single day and spend money because it's making money? Like, come on, bro. Like
I do think that the father or the mother, but the father having the bag makes for a more smoother
trans
parenting
yeah.
experience. Because it's a difference between telling your children no because you ain't got it, and just telling them no because I bought you something last week. Damn it, relax, learn to appreciate. It's a difference. Kind of hurts your soul. I remember one time I couldn't buy my kids a Happy Meal.
Yo, real quick, send me the YouTube link, bro.
You two went through it. Oh, to
Yeah.
hurt my soul when I just couldn't buy my kids a Happy Meal. And I did, I was determined to not let that be the case anymore, which is not, I appreciate that because I got to the hustle. But at the same time, I just think that if regardless of how old we are, as long as you have the financial, because you said time, I'm gonna go with financial means. Financially, you create different types of avenues for the situation. If Al Pacino and De Niro was 29, they probably still wouldn't be spending quality time with their children. Why? Because my job involves me traveling the world and being where I'm at so I can provide, right? So for as far as quality time goes for gentlemen like that, I don't
I
think
mean,
that
so if you got a
it's far.
bag though, bro, you know what I mean, you gonna have that time. So I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? If you already got a bag, you know what I'm saying, you well off to where you don't have you can spend that time, that's absolutely right. But at the same time, you got to teach your kids how to be adults out here. You know what I'm saying? If you raising young boys, we can only teach them how to be men, man. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it take time to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be away from months on end and then come back and trying to teach life lessons. Nah, hell no, bro. It don't work like that. Them life lessons take daily. I got two boys right now. I'm the first one to tell you this shit is daily. You know what I mean? Same thing every single day until that shit is embedded in them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think as far as being an older gentleman or older man having children at that age, it can only work if you got a bag, bro. You can't be on
oh
here
yeah,
on SSI and bitch think getting your
I
little
agree.
pension, thinking you about just 78, thinking you about just have kids. Nah, bro. It only works if you have a bag, bro.
I agree. The bag is the most important part, especially when it comes to that age. Like we talking about guys who have the bag, so it makes it easy. You guys can wake up with the children. Don't get me wrong. There's like I said, when you got the bag, there's nannies, there's people helping you raise your children. It takes a village. I get that. So when you do have the bag, you have the opportunity to wake up in good spirits, knowing your bag is secure and your family's secure. Right? Think about it. If you have a child, not saying you and I, but us having kids, what we saying? Damn, it's another mouth to feed. Like we stress before once the baby is announced. Once the baby is announced, we're in stress mode. We're in fight or flight mode, and
Right.
it goes on
Decisions
until
got
you
to be
get to
made. It's like it's
right then
crazy.
and
Like,
there.
yeah.
But if you a billionaire or a millionaire, you're not carrying that stress for those 9 months. Even if you're the pregnant woman, like, oh, we could.
I mean,
Because women,
you could if you. If, I mean,
you
it could be some
could.
things. It could be some
It
things,
could
but for the most part, I get what you're saying. It's not the same response. You know what I'm saying? You got it's sitting on billions of dollars versus you sitting on you waiting to get paid from your job. You know what I mean, it's
I'm
different.
telling you, worrying about how you gonna feed another mouth, even though you're the one going raw dog with your lady, not thinking nothing of it. What do you mean you pregnant? Well, listen, I mean, what do you think we was doing?
What you thought was gonna happen?
You thought was going to happen? Like we going raw dog, and now all of a sudden, like you just wound up pregnant. It wasn't by magic, but in that situation, it's still like a shock. Like, damn, how am I going to provide? I can barely provide for the kids I got here. The bills. We stress until we figure it out, which some of us don't.
Then
So
you got to factor in too, like it's you want if you got money, you want to keep that money in your family. So why not bring another one in? Like I'm trying. I feel Nick can. Let's make as much as we can. Like if I had $1 billion right now, bro. Oh, I'm trying to have more kids, bro. I want more kids because
yeah,
I got the money and the means and the time to put in to do it now. You know what I'm saying?
that's a whole different sandwich.
I wouldn't
I
mind
think
having more kids. Is what I'm saying,
kind of goes against of what we're seeing because when you have as many as Nick Cannon, you cannot
bro.
literally
Listen,
raise all two. Bro,
this is
you
what I'm
can't.
saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. He's having different kids by different women.
Yeah,
That's why he can't raise all his children together as like he a traditional family, right? Not to say
yeah,
they're not a family, they're just not a traditional family, right?
yeah.
Me on the other hand, like I'm trying to have as many kids if I can if I got into access $1 billion. If I hit the $1 billion jackpot right now, why wouldn't I want to have more kids? Because that what we just talked about is eliminated. The stress of another mouth to feed is gone now. That shit is gone now. Like you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't know. I can't get the 12 out my head. That's all. It's just like the 12 kids
I'm not
thing.
trying to have 12
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, yeah.
You
I
know what I'm
got you.
saying? I ain't
Just
trying to
can't get
have
12
no
out my
12.
head.
That's
You
crazy.
see more. I'm just like more. How many is more,
Bro, I
fam?
got 4 right now, bro. Like, get what I'm saying? And I'm regular. So
Yeah,
what I'm saying is if I had access to $1 billion in my 20s, bro,
or more.
and I got married, I probably would have about 8 kids or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I would probably be shooting to have some twins. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Real quick though, let's talk about it, man. I don't know this young lady's name, but and I don't know if I got the story right. I'm not going to pull it up because it's not. It is important, but it's just the scenario, right? It's the verbiage that we use. So apparently, this young lady found text messages in her boyfriend's phone and decided to call her brothers up to come shoot shit up. They pull up and the boyfriend decided to shoot shit up. Why? Because some guys started knocking at my door and I felt threatened.
Okay. So Shorty called her Shorty told old boy, her boyfriend, that she was going to shoot somebody was going to come shoot shit.
No, she didn't tell him directly. She sent the text message to her brothers to come shoot shit up.
Okay. Okay.
They
So the
come.
brothers pull up at the boyfriend crib and
Brothers
the
pull up.
boyfriend start letting loose.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Someone, if not multiple people, lost their lives that night.
Mm,
It wasn't the boyfriend because he let off.
mm.
Now they're in. It's a trial going on, and apparently, as calm as she can be, she's basically explaining, like, "Hey, so what this come shoot shit up means?" And she's just like, "It just means do everything but shoot." That's her defense. Now we just came
Yo.
to talk. Now
Yo.
we just came here to talk. Listen, ladies, I am afraid of y'all.
Oh my
I am
God.
terrified of y'all.
Yo.
Yeah, this is when you got common sense, when you know the lingo, it's hard to sit there and possibly because I think he's on trial because he actually killed somebody.
The
But
boyfriend?
he's trying to claim self-defense.
Yeah. I
But
would.
of course we all would. But when they leave your porch and they scattering, they're saying you're supposed to
You
what are you
supposed to
still shooting
chill.
for?
All right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
right. Because once
But you
those
can
shots
still
go
be,
off,
but bro, you can still be running and shooting though, bro. You can still be scattering and still shooting though at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know if they actually came to his porch with the weapons, but it does show a few gentlemen at the porch. Now I don't know if they had anything on them. Don't know. But we also don't know what the old girl was yelling. My brothers is on the way. They about to shoot shit up.
But you said she texted that,
Yeah, but she might have been telling him too, because why else was he that afraid?
right?
Because she was out there too. So she
Oh,
texted
she
her.
pulled up with him. Oh, she was. Wait, is they? Do they? Did they live together or something?
I don't know
Like,
all of that. I don't know all of that.
so
I just
other
know
reason.
that,
So it's like she was there when the whole shit went down.
yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of weird.
She called the order, come shoot shit up.
All right, so they was at the crib arguing. She text her peoples to come shoot this shit up. Probably told him that shit. Like, yeah, I'm about to I had this shit
Yeah,
shot up right now.
you
He's
got
like,
to.
bitch, do it then. I'm telling you, cause he got it on him. You know what I mean? Bitch, tell him to pull up then. Da-da-da-da. So she made the call, made the text, and niggas pulled up, and it was a shootout. Couple niggas died or whatever, and now she up there saying she don't know. She admit everything but shoot shit up.
Yes. It's spooky out
Why
here.
isn't she arrested for like conspiracy or something? This the same shit Max got locked up for, yo. Kinda.
Well, she's saying that she didn't mean what she said, and but she's not the one. She didn't mean what she said, and she's not the one who killed anybody. Her
Bro,
brother
that's
pulled up,
conspiracy, bro.
but they're trying to get. Hopefully, she gets something. Like this isn't over. This is something that's happening. But this is what this is the time that we're in. I showed you a little clip of it, right? So at the end of the day, it's spooky out there, fellas.
Nah, bro. Nah, listen, nah, peep game, bro. Nah, this shit crazy, bro. Look what you just said, right?
Yeah.
So she texts niggas, I'll come shoot this shit up while arguing with old boy, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Niggas pull up while she there and a shootout ensues because of the text message that she sent, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And she's not in prison and niggas die and she's not in prison, right? Now I hate to do this, bro. I hate to do this, but I always go back to the Max B situation, bro. He sent niggas to get somebody robbed and somebody
Allegedly.
died allegedly, and somebody dies in the process of that. And he got 75 years and he wasn't even there. Get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Because it's like in hip hop,
They both did the same thing. Kind of like they called people to make a bodily harm to somebody or do something to somebody in the commission of that's a felony, bro.
but don't you think that in hip hop we have our shortcomings because we have to stand tall, we have to stand on what we said. Like she's literally saying, that's not what I meant. He shot my brother, send him to jail. If you're Max B, if you're if you're Max B or any other rapper, you gotta play it out. You cannot say, "Yeah, I did tell him that, Your Honor," but that's not what I meant.
Well, he
You
wasn't
can't
even
do
there,
that,
man. He got set up, man. That was a conspiracy against him, man. So, but anyway,
right?
let's.
But
I
guess what?
mean,
He can't say they set me. He can't say that. He's as a rapper, you got to
but
see all
he
those
ain't
things.
plead guilty. He ain't plead out to it. He had bad representation from the rip. His lawyer wanted. See, people don't really know the story, bro. His
Yeah,
lawyer wanted to be in the lifestyle, bro. His
I
original
heard about his
trial
story
lawyer,
being on Twitter and stuff like that.
bro. His Jerry Salute, bro. He's got a taste of the lifestyle, bro, and wanted to be in the Dipset, bro. That's what people
That's
don't
wow.
realize. He wanted to be a part of the set.
That's
So it
crazy.
was just like, yo, like it was crazy. But anyway, long story short, what I'm getting at is it's crazy how like you see how the law work in favor of some people and it don't. They basically got caught up for doing the same thing, bro. They made a call and sent niggas to do some damage to not kill nobody. It's shorty case, absolutely, because we all know what that mean, bro. Go shoot some shit up. We know what that mean, bro.
We
They didn't
need
mean water guns.
there needs to be a conversation, and we're not the ones to have it, but I think women need to have a conversation with themselves to see what's going on in their minds. Last week, I told you about a movie that was fake, but when she walked up in the room, she saw two people having sex under the sheets. She immediately went and got the gasoline and was ready to light them on fire. I'm on Twitter, and once again, I'm not a fan of pranks. I hate pranks. But once again, there's a guy under the sheets pranking his girlfriend. She takes the frying pan and knocks him cold out. Moves the sheet back. She knocked out cold. She like, what do you? It's the violence part. Is yes, men should not be out here cheating, but it's the you cheating on me. I'm literally going to kill you. And even though I might have seen one video here, one lady might be on trial here, other one was a movie. It's still a conversation that needs to be had.
and,
Honestly,
and then it's also the message that young girls are seeing too, because
yeah,
you might
yeah,
have some teenage girls seeing that, oh, this is how you react to that when you see that situation,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
so now they automatically programmed to do that because, oh, I saw it on Twitter. This is how you do that. Wow, like, and
Yep.
that's not a
Now
way to do that. Like, not
that's
condoning anything,
not condoning none of
not
that.
condoning anything.
But now that you bring it up, and now that I think about it, back in our day, the vengeance part was the tire slash.
It was the tire slash. It was the I'm gonna kill all his clothes. It was
Burn
the
his
way into
clothes,
it was
all
the
up.
way into Excel. The
Yeah.
Andre Rison mansion getting burnt down and all that kind of shit. Like it was that. Like you know
Now
what I
we've
mean?
graduated to really causing bodily harm to the man if you assume that
But
he
men,
like literally killing him and
so men, that just go to show you, bro. Go to show you, bro. Like
do right.
chill,
Like do
chill,
your
bro.
best. Do you like I really don't know what men can do,
We
right?
gotta do better. We gotta do better
We
collectively.
do. We can. But
Collectively.
what is that? But what does that mean though? Right?
I mean,
You can't tell a woman you don't want to be with them. You can't tell a woman, you can't tell them anything really. You just got to go with the punches. You just got to go, not physically speaking, but you got to go with like I'm unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have a conversations about it. I guess communicate. Just be more open. Communicate with your spouse. Like don't do nothing crazy because
it's easier
at the end
said
of
than
the day,
done, bro. It's
it is.
easier said than done,
But
bro.
we gotta
Trust
say
me and
it.
believe it. We
A man
have to
should go
say it. You
trial
know what
for
I'm saying?
murder. Like, how do you go from living your best life, chilling, watching the game? Now I'm on trial for double homicide or something.
But see, that's why they be trying to hold. That's why they keep needing having the conversation about these guns and everything. I feel like you know what I'm saying. Like that's the reason why I don't own a gun, bro. I don't even want to own a gun in New Jersey. Number one, because of the fucking gun laws, right? You know what I'm saying. But if I did live in the state, yeah, shout out to the wife. If I did live in the state, shout out to the wife with like where I can get access to a gun easier than Jersey, bro, I would have one. And it's crazy, bro. Like you more inclined to use it if you have it.
I'm glad you brought that up because I sit here and say to myself, if I had a gun, I'd probably
That's
just walk
that's what I'm
around with it in my
saying.
hand. That would,
That's what I'm
that would
saying. We can't do that in Jersey. Even if we own the gun, got the gun license, we can't just be walking around. Our shit dumb as hell. We gotta have it. We gotta drive around with the shit in the clip in one place and the gun in the other place. So if the shit go down, you gotta run to the trunk. Like, you will die. Like
I'll be
it's
honest.
stupid.
I'll be honest. Having a gun is kind of like one of them things where it's like calling you. Like you really have to have it close to you, here, like close to
Right.
you. And
Right.
if there's any type of discrepancy, road rage, look
Bro,
at me going, I gotta
that's
flash.
what I'm saying. I'm not like cause at the end of the day, bro, like that's why I really don't want one. I got
Some
kids
of
and
us
a
don't need
family
one.
and all that. I don't think I need one. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
some of us don't need
It's
one.
it's nice to have one to protect your family, but I know me, bro. I know how I am without a gun, bro. I'll be ready to fight all the time when niggas look at me crazy. I'm in the grocery store, niggas is staring at me. I'm ready, bro. Why is you looking at me like I'm ready to fight? That's just how
And
I
you want to
am.
do the most. And if I got a
That's
gun,
just
I just
I'm
might
naturally
do it.
wired like that. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So to have a gun on top of that, that's just an extra level of that on me. And I don't have no. It's not for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
Now
agree.
that's living in Jersey. That's living in Jersey. Now we live in one of these states in Arkansas somewhere or
Yeah.
Texas or one of these other states where you can walk around with your gun. Now I might be more inclined to have one. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up because that's definitely how I be moving sometimes. I really be happy I don't have a firearm because I just might get out the car with it because I don't know. I just want you
Bro,
to
I
see.
don't I don't have
It's
time, bro.
it's
Like
power. It's power. It's
it's
power.
not that, bro. I'm
It is.
not you.
It's power.
You're not about to sit here and talk to me crazy. We either gonna fight or we not, bro. Like that's how coming. Like we either gonna fight or we not. But all this coming back and forth with each other, I'm not with none of that. And I know the environment that we live in nowadays. People don't like to fight. People
Yeah,
scared to get their lip busted. People get scared to get head butt in the middle of their foot. Like, see, I'm violent, bro, a little bit. You know what I mean, I be trying to chill. You know what I mean, but we come from that era where you fought, bro.
yeah.
Like, we fight.
Absolutely. Remember fighting and everybody would just surround y'all and y'all just
Bro,
fight
we
close.
fight, bro. Like, we like, like, to have a gun now is kind of pussy a little bit to me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because it's like you scared to get beat up, you scared to get punched in your face, you scared to knuckle up. To me, it's always been that to me, bro. You get what I'm saying? The most it was back in the day is niggas might had a knife or a little. You come with a little. Your crew somebody had a baseball bat or something, and your crew was something. But it wasn't. We ain't run with guns, bro. And I know I kind of sound like an old head with all that, but that's just what it is, bro. I come from the era of fighting, bro.
We have to embrace being old heads, man. We don't want to talk about music. We want to talk about the old music. We
Bro,
have to
I
embrace
come from the era of fighting, bro.
old
And so
heads.
this gun shit is weird to me because it's like niggas is so quick to flash their gun or go get their gun. It's like, bro, you scared to fight? Let's fight. We men. Let's fight it out, bro. We gonna have a beer or something afterwards, bro.
Not with Instagram live and me getting knocked out live. It's
Bro, I
just
just got knocked out, bro. It's the same, bro. Look, it hit the same, bro.
I'm
It
just
hit the
saying
exact same.
today. I'm
Whether
saying
you,
today. It travels fast. You get knocked
bro,
out. You
bro, listen,
just
it traveled the same distance it did once when we didn't have Instagram. Guess what? If you got into a fight in junior two and you was in 8th grade over the weekend, I guarantee you by Monday niggas knew you got into a fight when you got to school who wasn't even there, bro.
I
It's the
got you.
same. So it's the same thing,
But
bro.
there's a good chance
You,
that if I got
you,
knocked out
it's
in
the
junior
same.
two,
It's the
I could
same level
possibly
of
return
embarrassment,
fully
though.
and be a bully over
But
there.
this is what I'm saying. It's the same level of embarrassment though. Just because your shit went viral, it's the same as if you got knocked down in your neighborhood. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same level of embarrassment unless your shit go viral. Now,
I understand. I just seen I seen people
now,
take a lot of losses in the hood and then go to another hood and it never
listen,
happened.
I done got beat up before, bro. I'm not scared to get beat up, bro. I done been beat up before. So it's like, what else could you do? Like, bro, I know what it feel like to get knocked out. I know what it feel like to get my jaw knocked. And like, bro, let's fight. I'm not. I mean, let's get busy. Like,
Spoken like a true 40-year-old man. We
I'm
just
not.
saying
I'm
there's a
just
youth
saying.
there's a youth out there and they probably don't even know that fighting is an option. They just go to the weapons. That's what
It's
that's,
always an option. Cause guess what? You can see that man again if you ain't feel like you got your joint off. You can go back and see that man again. Cause I know I did. If I felt like you got the best of me on Friday, best believe Monday came, bitch. We got to fight again, bro. We got to fight again.
all right. I think that's kind of I think that was everything on the docket. Did
I
I touch
said free
on it?
Max B. Yeah, I
You
said
did, man. About this is the
okay.
fifth time.
Okay, I said free Max B. All right. Yeah. So who in the finals of the
Oh,
the
Miami, man.
Nah, not them, but
Oh,
shout out to Miami.
Miami.
But shout out to Miami though. Cause I damn sure thought it was over, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was over, bro. I ain't had faith in y'all though. I mean, I don't know what y'all going. Who up? I ain't even watched the first game. Who up?
Denver up, but it's
Oh yeah,
nothing.
it's over. It's over. Nah, y'all getting
Hey, let's,
swept.
let's get out
Y'all
of here.
getting swept.
Let's get out of here, man.
Nah, nah,
Episode.
nah, nah. Real quick. Who? What's up with the brackets for the greatest hip hop crew of all time? Cause it say greatest rap crew. It don't say rap group. It said rap crew.
Well, it's still stupid, but I think Wu Tang is smoking
Nah,
every
it
day.
ain't stupid. If we saying rap crew,
I know, but still at all. Wu Tang
so
is still
who
going how it should go. Wu Tang is like in the finals, I believe.
against who?
I don't recall, but Wu Tang should win. As long as Wu Tang wins,
Nah, bro. Like
Tang's in the finals. So Rockefeller got smoked.
they shouldn't have got. I think whoever did the brackets is crazy, yo. Because you got
That's what I'm saying.
all one seeds against one seeds. Like you didn't even do the seeds properly. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
like this shit is crazy. Like how I'm looking at it. It's no way that Bad Boy got smoked in the first round.
but he
It's
gets
no
smoked.
bitch. Rough Riders. Like that's crazy. How you
That's
even
not
got them?
that,
How you
can't
even
have
got
Bad
them
Boy
in?
and Rough Riders.
They
Yeah,
shouldn't even be on the same conference. Like it's weird to me, bro. How they got this set up, bro. You know what I mean? I'm
yeah,
looking at it right now. If you want to put it up, bro, you want to share? Let me share my shit, yo, real quick, yo, so they can see how I'm coming, real
yeah.
quick,
Let's
yo.
learn how to do that. Still
Yeah,
haven't.
man. Where we at? Where we at? Let me do this. Let me do this. Uh, oh man, let me pull this back up.
We're gonna bear with us. We're going to learning how to
Yeah,
share the screen thing.
yeah, man. Cause the way they got this set up is weird, yo. I don't even understand it. Sorry, y'all. I have some technical difficulties. How to get it back up. Um, yeah, it's Gemini season though. Real quick, shout out to all my June Geminis out there.
Getting so tired of
I mean,
everyone's best friend being a female Gemini. Yeah, we're the most hated sign. I tell you, bro, it's personal. It's not. It's not. My best friend's birthday is coming up. Everybody's got a best friend woman, man. Like, get out of here.
here we go.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Show on the stream. Woo, that's fire.
Damn.
That's fire.
So as you can
Uh,
see, man, this shit is all messed up, man. You got the first of all, this is what I was saying. You got Bad Boy with Rough Riders. How they even going against each other in the first round? They should be in like the semis or something, bro.
E Unit smoked the rock.
That's crazy to me, bro. Like that's you got Shady versus Bone Thugs, Soul Quarians. I don't even know who that is, bro. That's no disrespect to them, but I don't even know who that is. I mean, like,
It's like that's common. So it might be somebody common, some type of group common. In I don't know. Is
Shady
that
in
common?
there. Yeah, it's common. That's common. Look like. Then you got
Hypnotized
Shady in
Minds,
them, Hypnotized Mind. Who that? Juicy J in them.
Project Pat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
CMG. Who that?
Young Yo Gotti and them.
Oh, Yo Gotti in them. Okay. So okay. Where Jeezy and them crew at, man?
Death Row beats the
CTE hieroglyphics.
hieroglyphics. Who the fuck is that? Q-Tip in them? Anyways,
I don't know.
NWA beats Soul Assassins.
You got Sick
TDE
with
beat
it.
God Future. Sick with it, which is E40. They beat the Dangerous Crew. Don't know who Dangerous Crew is. YMC CMB Young Money beat Grand Hustle.
Yup.
Cash Money, No Limit beats Rap a Lot. Quality Control beats So Death beats Quality Control. Where's Cash Money?
That's YMCMB. You got it. That's YMCMB.
Young Money Cash. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Cause that
split.
cause you including Nicki in them. You gotta include Nicki in them. So you think it should be Young Money and then Cash Money?
If that's the case, that's the cheat code, fam. That's the
Yeah.
greatest crew ever. If that's the case, that's the cheat code. Listen, I'm a huge Wu-Tang Clan fan, but if we're going off this, nobody should be in YMC and B, fam. We're talking about the original Cash Money, and then we're talking about the revamped Drake Nicki Minaj version. No
Yeah.
way, sir.
Yeah, that's kind
Nobody's
of
better
crazy.
than his label.
You got
That's
where's
they cheated.
Aftermath, bro? Where's Aftermath? You only got Aftermath on. You got Death Row. I get it. He got his representation there, but where is Aftermath?
That's the cheat code, fam.
What
I throw the
like
talent. Wu-Tang gonna
it's
get their goose
and
smoke.
then they probably leaving some off. You got the Saint Lunatics in there, which is crazy. I didn't even know they was gonna make it. State Property, they in there or they in Rockefeller?
Gotta be Rockefeller. You can't have
Where's Dipset?
gotta be Rockefeller.
Man, nah. Dipset always came out under their own shit.
Nah. We ain't nah. Dipset is Rockefeller, fam. They blew up under Rockefeller.
Cam blew up under Rockefeller. Dips
Right.
blew up under Cam, which was Rockefeller. So yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Damn, the Dips, nah, bro. They did too much not to have their own shit though, bro. Like they staying in the game, bro. They should be represented. I don't even know who Dangerous Crew is, bro. And no disrespect to them. I don't even know who they are. That's
Um.
crazy. You should have Dip set up here somewhere. They did enough. Juice Crew. Oh, that's Kane and them.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybach
Yeah.
Music got smoked by the Dungeon Family. Let's not sleep on that.
Oh
Social Death
yeah.
beats the
So
Dungeon. Social
yeah.
Death beats the Dungeon Family. YMCMB should smoke Social Death.
Right.
TDE and Death Row.
I
I go
think
Death
Death
Row.
Row. I go Death Row.
TDE is a nice group of guys, but besides Kendrick, nobody really went crazy. Like they make good music, but they're not
Who else? Who
crazy.
else they got? What's
There's a
the
bunch of West Coast
Sir? Ain't he
Sir.
signed to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. They all
I
from the same spot, but I
yeah.
don't know if
But
you
I
know.
mean, look who they. I think they had a real easy route to get there. Odd Future, and then they beat E40 in them to get where they at. They should get smoked by Death Row though.
Bless you.
Yeah.
YMCMB. Now that I'm seeing this, the way that is structured, should be the greatest rap crew of all time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially if it's crew and group. I mean, it's gonna be very controversial because we crown Wu-Tang as the greatest rap group of all time. But I don't know if crew and group is allowing for some type of discrepancy to happen. And so I guess we got to stay tuned.
I mean,
Got to stay
should
tuned.
have it. I feel like the D Block did enough to be mentioned up here, bro.
E
That's it.
Block is Rough Riders.
I get it. I get it. I understand it. But I just feel like Dipset and D Block should be their own up here. Like,
Now, I think they should
man,
have their own category. Like, if you want to go state property, Dipset, D Block, they like there's some like some branch off groups. That's
they
something
should be
different.
they should be up here though, bro. Like if I, for me, you know what I mean? Like I don't know
Okay,
how hard
let me ask you
Soul
this.
Assassins hit. I don't know
Right,
how
right.
hard
Let me
Native
ask you this.
Tongues hit.
What's the point, right? If you go Rockefeller versus state property,
Right.
it's like you're leaving them to get smoked anyway.
Right. I get what you're saying. Like if they make it far
So
enough to go, yeah.
yeah,
And
just
if
putting
people
them on the
going
bracket. Yeah, if you just put them on the bracket, but if you go, well, a part of Rockefeller versus the Rockefeller, then
so if
Rockefeller,
that's the case, then bro, how did Rockefeller beat G Unit, bro?
no G Unit
I
beat
mean, I mean,
Rockefeller.
how did G Unit beat Rockefeller then? If that's the case, then, bro, because
I didn't say I agree
Rockefeller,
with that.
like you said, is Rockefeller. You got Dipset. You got motherfucking
State
State
property.
Property.
You
You
got
got
Kanye West.
Kanye West. You got come on, man. Then you got all the failures. You got Tierra Marie. You got
Oh,
Emil. You
all right, yeah,
got
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
You got Rail.
you got Rail,
I'm
Young Gun. Like, come
if it's
on,
bleak,
man.
if it's bleak.
Bleak, like
I'm not saying that I agree with G Unit beating the Rock. I'm just saying that it's
that's kind of crazy. That's kind of your theory is kind of crazy based off how these brackets is
so
set
how
up.
they
How
those
did they determine this?
them winning is one thing. Now, yeah, Rockefeller being a super team getting smoked in the first round is nuts.
Bro, Bad Boy got smoked in the first round, bro.
They should have definitely moved these brackets around. Like it should have like Wu Tang got an easy one. Dreamville ain't did enough, right?
Right.
I would have put like Bad Boy up against Saint Lunatics. Like you got to make it like a one
Like a
versus
one
eight.
that's what I was saying, bro. A one
And I would
versus
have
eight
put
seed.
G Unit up against Griselda, something like that. So a group that's just got here but hasn't really earned a
But
second.
earned enough to be mentioned. But earned enough to be mentioned in the conversation, right? Like I think they should. This is why you need a sports guy, somebody with a sports background on the music team or production team, like to put things like this in order. You know what I mean? Because I
Wait,
guarantee
wait,
you,
wait, 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 wait.
yeah, it's blasphemous. This list is blasphemous.
Wait, wait, wait,
Bet.
wait, wait. I'm thinking, can't be because I see CMG and Hypnotize My. At first, it was looking like an all East Coast crew on one side and the West Coast because it seemed like the West Coast is more dominant on that side because you got NWA, TDE, you got
Yeah, it looked
it,
like
it,
a East versus West type of thing,
it
though,
looks
bro.
like one until
Or
you
East
really, really
East
look at it.
versus West or South type of thing. But you got some like you got Shady on the other side. You got Good Music. You got Bone Thugs. You got Hypnotize. So you got a couple on the left side, but the right side is primarily like West and South.
All
I
right, so this
mean,
is our beef. The person who created this, they should have did a better job with the seating. Bad Boy and Rough Riders should not have been in uh 1 versus 8 or whatever this bracket is.
so they did break it down. Look, East Coast, West Coast, Dirty South, Midwest.
How did I miss that?
So they
Okay, so
did
now you
break it
gotta go
down,
East Coast. Okay, so now you have to go Rough Riders versus. So if you were to switch, would it
bro.
be? But you gotta. I guess it's hard to move them around because if you go on the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, top 8 crews in East Coast, it's hard to move them around. Then you can't go Bad Boy versus Saint Lunatics. It has to be the South, Midwest.
Yeah, yeah. So you can do Bad Boy versus G Unit or something like that to get G Unit up out of there because you know they not like. I feel like Rockefeller should have been. We missing something totally different. Look at the bottom, bro. Vote now. So maybe this is the fans voting in.
Yeah, the fans. I'm
So
only on
that's crazy.
the
That's even
bracket,
more
but the
crazy.
fans.
Fans.
Yeah, yeah. I'm only tripping on the bracket, but I think that the fans are not think, but the fans are voting. So
That's
maybe we need
crazy.
maybe we need to start voting.
Yo, my vote wasn't counting.
Nah, we can start nah. Go to bet.com/go vote. We need to vote right now. June 20th.
It's
We have
over.
to June 25th.
Bro,
No, we don't.
it's over because I think they already got their last two. I think the Woo going against Good Music. I,
It's
I,
over.
fe- I think that we in this one now. I think this is old, and I think we in another one. I'm about to see if I can find the other one real fast.
Oh well, see, I here's my thing. I know Wu Tang is going to be in the finals. I'm just saying, if it's YMCMB, it's not. It's going to cause for too much controversy, and that's where I think it's going to be an issue because, man, because you got an argument for both. I think this is going to be the one time where you can actually see where YMCMB might have an issue. They might not go, damn, Wu Tang is the greatest. We respect them. They could literally be like, yo, nah, bro, you see what we did? Sold the most records, make the most money, got the most hits, got everything. Like we got everything. We got a female artist. Ain't no female artist in the Wu.
Nah,
Got everything. Wu Tang
nah.
can go though. We're Wu Tang. We can literally go, fam.
We set the
We
blueprint, guys.
we is them. We them boys. So it's man.
I feel like they should have did a better job of this, bro. This is not right. Hold on, let me see. Uh oh man. Let's see if I can pull it up real fast. Yeah, they got the same one up. They got the same one up. So they haven't updated the new one yet. I don't know how often they do these, but the last one, this was put up on May 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing they doing it all the way up until the June 25th date of the BET Awards, celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip hop at the BET Awards.
Juvenile mad he ain't invited to that. Hey, let's get out of here, man. Episode 172 of the Barz and Shotz podcast. Hey, we out, man.
Yeah. Yo,